All right, good morning, Jackets fans, and welcome to today's matchup between the Columbus Blue Jackets U19 girls and the Florida Alliance in Game 3 of the NGHL Blue Championships from Maryland Heights, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. We're at the Centene Community Ice Center, and the Jackets falling in a great game last night to the Arizona Kachinas. Jackets had them up 2-1 and give up two late goals and end up falling to the Kachinas. But, man, the effort was there from Columbus. Hopefully we'll see that same effort today as Game 1 of 2 against the Alliance. And this afternoon we will be at the outdoor rink against the Omaha Lady Lancers. Right now it's the Alliance. That's the opponents for the Jackets. Scratches for the Jackets this weekend: Gracie Travers and Morgan Rumke. Expect to see them back for senior night on the 26th at Chiller Iceworks. And then Avery Lemmerbrock is going to sit this one out. Yesterday she took a high stick to the face, and just out of precaution, Avery Lemmerbrock going to sit this one out and see how she does. And got a big game coming up this afternoon, so not sure what'll happen, but Avery Lemmerbrock out for the Jackets today, so that forces Coach Noss into another lineup change. But, Coach Noss had mixed things up yesterday against the Kachinas, and there was a lot of energy from Columbus, a lot of chances created, so we'll see that. See if that happens again today. Like to give a huge stick tap to Beatrice Binsky and Kim Binsky, already logged in and watching, and Brian Worsley as well, and Courtney Lemmerbrock watching. Maybe we'll get Avery on the microphone. Yep. Hold on just a second. All right, we're going to try to move to get the glare out of the way, so not sure how that will do, but Robin's moving the camera at the moment. The glare is still there. You're still going to get it, so. And that will move back. Folks, do not adjust your sets. Figure it out. Some people are just never satisfied. So again, we are broadcasting live on both Facebook and YouTube, so feel free to enter the chat room to support the girls. Jackets have faced the Florida Alliance twice in the past, most recently 5 September. That was in Connecticut, and that was a 4-0 win for the Jackets, and on 13 November of 21, they beat the Alliance 2-1. The Alliance come into today's game with a record of 6-18-0, 114th in the My Hockey rankings. The Jackets 29-26-3, 53rd in the My Hockey rankings. Right now, it's all about standings for the NGHL Blue division, and the Jackets come into today's matchup second behind the Kachinas, so a win here today will hopefully do them good. Kathy and Mike Taylor watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, Kim. Hi, Molly. Yep, she's your goofy child. We love her. Cold in here this morning. Jackets will be in their familiar blue jerseys and red shorts with blue and red socks, and the Alliance will be in their home whites with blue shorts. Jackets will start out with Talibi, Loftus, and Miller, along with Prawl and Davies on the back end. Binsky between the pipes for the Jackets for today's matchup between the Florida Alliance and Columbus Blue Jackets. Referees are ready. Players are ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? First period underway. Miller wins it cleanly back to Loftus. Loftus spreads it for Talibi. Talibi back to Davies. Davies to Loftus. She overskates it. And now out of the zone. Should have been offside as Prala chipped that ahead. And now Miller's going to take it and she'll backhand it to Talibi on the left wing. Back to Davies. Davies now for Columbus. Davies kicks it ahead to her forehand. Fires. Glove down. Early catch. 14:34 left in the first. Things just underway here between Columbus and Florida. Davies there with the shot. She steps up from her left D position. Faceoff will be in the Alliance zone. Miller in for the faceoff for Columbus. Wins it back. Talibi to Prawl. Prawl fires, goes just wide. Rebound can't be jumped on by Loftus. And now out to Davies at the point. Davies jams it down low. Talibi and Miller back there. Miller lifts the stick. Talibi drops her stick, and the Alliance come away with it. Broken up by Davies, and here come the Alliance down the left-hand side. Loftus and Prawl back for Columbus. Loftus, good poke check there. Swing and a miss by Prawl. And now Davies. Davies looking for an outlet pass, and she'll just chip it high up out of the zone. No ice. Talibi chases it down on the forecheck. She'll loop it around, waiting for some help. Talibi now in the high slot. Talibi had a chance to pass and just didn't pass it. There are two players open, including her sister. And now Najla Hayden for Columbus will chase back for it. Outlet pass into neutral ice. Jackets changing things up here. Offside on the Alliance. It'll be a neutral zone face-off with 13:26 left in the first. Scoreless between the Alliance and the Jackets. Thanks for tuning in on Sunday. Oh. Trip Lemmerbrock is on. Same with Marianne Linscott and Chris Schuler. Jenna Day wins the faceoff, controlled by Peyton Folk on the right wing. Finds Jenna Day on the backhand. Jenna Day chips it ahead. It goes off a Florida skate. Now out in the slot. Jumped on by Addie Taylor. Lily Talibi from the point. Fires it in. Goes off a skate. Good active sticks and skates by Florida Alliance early. And now Alliance in their own zone. Lily Talibi down low looking for Taylor. And the Alliance control. They'll wrap it around. Hayden pinches in at the point. She'll fire it in behind the net. Jackets pressing here in the offensive zone early on in the game. Talibi steps up, and that puck will go in behind to Peyton Folk. Folk now chips it out to Hayden. Hayden from the point. Fires. Oh, and it goes just wide. Taylor at the back post. Couldn't get her stick on it. Chipped in now behind the net again. Folk gives chase for Columbus. Good offensive zone pressure by the Jackets. Florida can't get it out of the zone as Jenna Day centering pass for Taylor. Taylor fires. That puck goes up and over the net. Took a deflection. Taylor fires another one. Goal! And that's number 50 for Addie Taylor on the season with the one-timer from Peyton Folk. Jackets on the board. And Addie Taylor with her 50th goal of the season gets the Jackets on the board at the 12:19 mark of the first from Peyton Folk. Even strength goal. And that was her 50th of the season. Mama and Papa Day are watching. Thanks for tuning in. Crick now in for the draw. Thomas and Busick out there. Davies and Prawl on the back end. Won by Crick from the face-off circle. Stretch pass now to Thomas. Thomas up to Crick. Crick now in the high slot. Crick fires. The puck goes wide. Busick picks it up. Out front. Takes a deflection. Never makes it on net. Kept in by Columbus. Elena Prawl now on the backhand. Cycles it down low. Deflected out front. Covered up by the Alliance goalie. With 11:59 left in the first. Addie Taylor with her 50th. Gets things started for Columbus. 1-0 Jackets early in the first. Michael Paulus is watching. Excuse me. Choking on my gum here a little bit. And now Busick for Crick. Crick tries to center it, but goes off a skate. Finally does come out. Elena Prawl steps up on the loose puck. She'll fire it. It echoes off the boards and wide. Davies pinches in. Good work by Davies. And Davies now behind the net. Out front looking for Thomas. Stick lifted at the critical time, and that puck now corralled by Prahl. Prahl splits the defense, goes over to Davies. Davies in round 2. That fires just wide. Davies had the corner lined up. Prahl fires it across. Nobody gets a stick on it for Columbus. Picked up by Davies. Early pressure here by Columbus, and that puck goes off a stick in the air and in the mitt with 11:18 left in the first. Jackets on top of Florida by a score of 1-0. Now Miller, Loftus, and Bella Talibi back on the ice with Lily Talibi and Najla Hayden on the blue line. Again, Binsky in net for Columbus. Miller lines up for the draw in the Florida territory. Florida controls it. Talibi can't keep that puck in, and here come the Alliance back the other way. 3-on-1. Hayden, good poke check. Miller back with it. Now Hayden wraps it around. Loftus gives chase at the half boards. That puck will skip to Talibi. Miller picks it up. Miller gets her head up looking for a pass. Miller carries it through neutral ice unopposed. Miller stick handles around 2. She'll go in over the blue line and just dump it in and chase after it. Get that puck in the zone for Columbus. Wrapped around. Hayden blocks it off. That pass kept in the zone by the Jackets with Najla Hayden. Good effort there along the half boards. Miller comes in now to pressure on the back end. Gets a stick on it, but Florida control. Up and out of the zone. Talibi has it go off her stick. She'll have to chase back in a hurry. She'll split it over to Hayden. Hayden now cross ice for Loftus. Loftus takes it at neutral ice. Loftus along the left-hand side fires. Rebound picked up by Columbus. Stolen by the Alliance, and they look to break things out. Hayden ties it up, and now that puck slips out of the zone. Jackets rush to get back on side. Lily Talibi just feathers it into the zone, and Florida control. They'll go D to D. Back now with Hayden. Hayden chips it into the far side. Jackets go for a change. Good pressure and good strategy here from Columbus. Picked off nicely, and here comes Reagan Davies after Jenna Day picked that off. Davies now stops at the face-off dot. She'll loop around, go back to Prahl at the point. Prahl fires. Rebound picked up by Taylor. Taylor leaves it for Folk. Folk now. Back to Taylor to the point. Cross ice to Prahl. Prahl fires on the one-timer. That goes just wide. Folk chases behind the net, and that puck loose. Jenna Day's in there poking at it. Finally comes to rest on the back of the net with 9:24 left in the first. Jackets up by a score of 1-0, courtesy of Addie Taylor, getting her 50th of the season. And Jackets now with another offensive zone faceoff. Ricky Ricard, thanks for tuning in. And Corey Keck, glad to have you with us on this Sunday. Stoppage play here. We'll see the faceoff come into neutral ice. Jenna Day wins it, controlled though by the Alliance. That's one of the things we talked about before the game was face-off wins, and it's not, you can't just win the puck. You have to win it back to one of your players. So even though Day won the puck, the Florida Alliance control it, so that goes down as a face-off loss. Day again, but she chips it ahead, and it'll go in behind the Florida Alliance bench. Step up by Prahl, good heavy stick by her, keeps it in the zone. Finally squirts out, and now Davies picks it up. Davies pulls herself ahead. She'll go into the high slot, fires, and it goes just wide. It might have been a blocker save there. And the Jackets keep it in with Taylor wrapping around to Jenna Day at the near side half boards. Day now in behind the net. She gets pressured off the puck. Florida Alliance control. Alliance on the breakout. That puck is going to go the length of the ice, and we will have an icing call. Lisa Buzik and Cindy Lambert, thanks for tuning in. Jackets take this opportunity to change up their lines. It'll be Buzik, Crick, and Thomas out there with Hayden and Lily Talibi. Let's not forget about Molly Binsky between the pipes for Columbus. Talibi chips it ahead, and now Hayden will collect it in her own zone. She'll loop around. Jackets have to get back on side. Stretch pass picked up by Buzik off a Alliance stick. She'll chase it in. Good cutoff play there by Columbus. That puck in between Lily Talibi's skates finally chipped out of the zone, and now Hayden is going to rush up for it. Hayden Jackets get onside. She'll just dump it in. Jackets continue to pressure here in the first. Hayden fires, goes off a stick. Never makes it on net, and that finally chips out to Lily Talibi. She's going to have to wait as the Jackets are miles offside. Talibi now just fires it in, and the Jackets maintain offensive zone pressure here with Thomas going in. Busick, nice cutoff, looking out front, but Crick was too far away. Nice centering pass by Ava Busick, but here come the Alliance back the other way. Offside on the Alliance at 7:33 left in the first. Jackets on top by a score of 1-0. Caroline Crick in for the faceoff. Wins it cleanly back to Davies. Davies now assessing the situation, splits it out to Thomas. Thomas got to keep her stick on the ice there. Had it in the air and couldn't put it down fast enough. Now Thomas behind the net with Busick. Reagan Davies steps up, poke checks it away. Out front, goes off an Alliance player. And Thomas chips it back into the zone. The Alliance look to break out here. Alliance will be offside if they go in. Thomas has that go off her stick. Davies rushes up. Now Crick will feather it to Thomas, but it's too far ahead of her. And now D to D into neutral ice go the Alliance, picked off by Davies, but she can't control it. That puck will go D to D for the Alliance. Backhanded up, but not out. Good work by Reagan Davies to close down the pass. Now back east to west again with the Alliance. Crick, the only one back on defense, along with Prawl. Alliance looking to get things set up in the offensive zone. Crick chops at it, and that allows Bella Talibi to get it. Crick's going to go off for the line change. Talibi finds Loftus. Miller steps on for Columbus. Davies goes off, and on comes Hayden. Now the Alliance can break it out. They chip it ahead. No offside. Elena Prawl wires that one around, and it's going to go the length of the ice. I'm going to call it a tip. There was no tip. That probably should have been icing, but referee saw it the other way. Talibi steps up, and now Hayden, the only one back, 1-on-3 developing for the Alliance with just under 6 to play, and the Alliance go offside yet again. Face-off will come out to neutral ice. Megan Skelly, stick taps to you. Thanks for tuning in. Writing her assessments, I'm sure. The Alliance now chip it into the zone. Hayden's there, and she just forehands it out. No icing. Good weighted pass out of the zone there by Najla Hayden. Hayden's going to have to rush after it. She lost sight of it, went in between her skates. Talibi can't get it out. Binsky covers. There'll be a face-off in the Jacket zone. Hayden had that going between her skates, had no idea where it was at. And good thing that Lily Talibi had eyes on it. She was able to at least reduce the threat. Jackets control it now. Talibi. Lily Talibi leaves it for Taylor. Taylor, bounce pass for Hayden. Hayden now has Jenna Day breaking. She goes left-hand side. Nobody's there. Jenna Day was wide open in the middle. Hayden didn't see her. And now the Florida Alliance control. Bounce pass out of the zone. Jackets with a lot of pressure, but only that goal by Taylor. You can see them get rewarded here as Peyton Folk chases that puck down. Now Jenna Day playing a 200-foot game here behind the net. Leaves it for Hayden. Hayden pulls her way through. Hayden on the left-hand side. It's got Folk. Takes a tip off an Alliance skate, and Folk is going to have to race after this one. Taylor's in there. Folk with it. Wrap it around, and that goes off a Alliance stick, and they come back the other way with the puck. 4:27 left in the period. Alliance, right-hand side, stick checked away. Now Jenna Day with it. Left-hand side for the Blue Jackets. Taylor in the middle, fires. Taylor on the one-timer, has to go off the heel of her stick, and it echoes wide of the cage. Folk backhands it in. That puck goes off an Alliance stick, and they pick it up in their own zone, and they'll send it the length of the ice. We're going to have an icing call here. Wow. Referee said play it. Clearly an offside. I'm not quite sure. Elena was trying to get back. She just wasn't fast enough, and he said play it. I don't know how that was an not an icing call, but regardless, the Jackets now with a defensive zone faceoff. Caroline Crick in there for Columbus. She wins it. Thomas can't control it, and the Alliance come away with it. Puck comes in, hits Elena Prawl in the back. Not a hard thing to do. And Crick finds Thomas down the right-hand side. Thomas fires, goes off an Alliance player and behind the net. 3.5 to play in the first. Jackets still up by a goal. And now Davies with it. Tipped, no icing, and the Jackets will chase in on the forecheck. Davies cuts it off. Good work by Reagan Davies on the pinch. Crick goes out to take her position. Davies wraps it around, fires. Oh, and off the goalie's mask, maybe. Busick now chips it in behind the net, and the Jackets control it. Elena Prawl pinches in. She can't get the puck, and away come the Alliance, only as far as Sarah Thomas. Good breakup play there by Thomas, as well as Busick, and that allows Reagan Davies to come away with it. Davies now finds herself in a little bit of space on the left-hand side. Under 3 minutes to play. Poke checked off a Davies stick, but she's the first one to get to it. Pinned against the boards, and now she'll kick it out, and the Alliance control. Good work by Bella Talibi to cut off the entry pass from the Alliance. And the Jackets scrapping for it, and finally Crick will just feather that ahead. The Alliance finding it hard to get into the zone. Alliance now into Columbus territory. Fired in behind the net. Alliance now setting things up. Out front, Jackets need to go to it. Binsky should be jumping all over this thing. Wow. So the Alliance player is going to try to kick her, and then she tries to trip her. And now back the other way come Columbus with Loftus. Fires that in around behind the net. Talibi looks for Miller. Miller at the point. Miller back to Talibi. Talibi can't control it. It goes in between her skates. Nice work by Loftus behind the net to keep it in the zone. Jackets get cross-checked. Lily Talibi fires, goes out just wide. Miller fires, and it's covered up, and the Jackets all over the Alliance. 1:41 left in the first, 1-0 Columbus on Addie Taylor's 50th of the 2022-2023 campaign. Face off deep in the Alliance territory in the waning minutes of the first period. Miller in there with, it's like Loftus, Bella Talibi, Lila Talibi, and Hayden on the back end. Face off won by the Alliance. Lily Talibi breaks that up at the blue line. Hayden races after it, and the Alliance dump it in. Good communication from Talibi, or from Binsky, letting Talibi know that she had time. And now Hayden, as that puck is poke checked back into Columbus zone, will pick it up for the Jackets. Hayden just looking for that outlet pass. She'll take it with a little bit of speed. Right-hand side, Najla Hayden. Hayden fires, goes off the mask. Jackets pounce. Broken up, never gets on net. As the Alliance collapsed in front, that puck was just a little too close to the goalie as we have 50 seconds left in the period. And now Elena Prawl across the blue line. Elena Prawl fires, hits the water bottle, and it's a goal! Elena Prawl picks it up, and she snaps the water bottle, and with 42 seconds left, Elena Prawl, even strength goal in the first, makes it 2-0 Columbus. Pops the water bottle. Might want to put the save on that one. That was pretty awesome. Just popped that sucker. Had it on her forehand and just roasted it high over the shoulder, and the Jackets double their lead late. Tammy Gillespie's watching. Josh Folk, Emily Mooresdorf. Yeah, you're right, Michael. I guess the ref just didn't see it or elected not to see it, but it was pretty blatant. And then on Elena there, and then the attempted trip as well. I guess that's okay. Davies now fires, and that puck closed down as she had labeled that one 5-hole. Now that'll pop out to Prawl again. She fires it in, goes off a skate. And the Jackets, 20 seconds left, will chase back into neutral ice. Elena Prawl with the puck. Chips it up to Caroline Crick. Crick off the boards to herself. 10 seconds to go in the period. Crick from the high slot finds Taylor. Taylor fires it cross ice. Nobody's there. This one against the half boards with 2 seconds to go, and at the end of 1. Columbus 2, Florida Alliance 0. No penalties in the first. Jackets getting the morning started off right. America's powered on Duncan, and that's where we were at this morning. They have this bacon side thing at Duncan. Oh, my God. I don't know what they put on that bacon, but, man, it is super good. Oh, my. Just saying. It was good. Jackets will be coming towards us here in the second period. We're at the Plager Rink. We will be playing the Omaha Lady Lancers this afternoon at 3:25 Central Standard Time, 4:25 Eastern Standard Time. That is the outdoor rink. Not quite sure how the internet feed will be out there, and if we can bring it to you, we will. You're very welcome, Marianne Lynn Scott. It is our pleasure to bring all of this to everybody that can listen, whether you're for our team or the opponent team. Sometimes family and friends just can't make the games, so if we're able to do this and you guys enjoy it, we're happy to have you with us. Glad you can support the girls. And it's supposed to be 61 degrees by the time the girls play on the outdoor rink. So hydrate, hydrate, and hydrate. That is no kidding. So hopefully we see some goal action here in the second as the Jackets come towards us. Let's hope. Yes, Charlie. Elena Prawl, that was Snipe City water bottle. Popped it, the water flew out of it. I mean, that's highlight reel stuff. Wish it was closer. I mean, we did get it on video, but yeah, pretty good stuff there from Elena Prawl, just letting it rip. Crick, Taylor, and Thomas out there, and Lily Talibi along with Najla Hayden on the back end. And second period, Kim and Courtney, it is our pleasure to do it. We love this family, and we love bringing it to everybody. So now Najla Hayden in. The Alliance control early. Good breakup by Crick. She just sticks it ahead and she'll chase after it. And the Florida Alliance have to go back into their own zone. Off a Najla Hayden stick, and she'll chase back to get it. Wraps it around. Taylor overskates it. Puck kind of wobbling. Puck kind of handcuffed her there along the boards. Crick goes back. Pops it out to Taylor. Taylor's got Thomas in the middle. She's looking. She's going to look her off. Thomas on the back end, and Taylor trying for 51 there, and now Thomas with it. No center presence there for Columbus as Crick was playing a little defense there, and now Addie Taylor with it. Taylor wraps it around to Thomas. Thomas outside of the back of the net. Reset with Taylor. Taylor leaves it for Hayden. Hayden wraps it around. Thomas falls. She's going to draw a penalty here. And we're going to have our first penalty on a tripping call at the 13:38 mark. Looks like 96 White going for the trip at 13:38. Jackets on their first power play of the game. Happy birthday to Papa Linscott. If it's today, Robin's birthday, she's manning the camera. Her birthday's tomorrow, so birthdays all around. Power play unit out for Columbus. Jenna Day. Jackets control it. Elena Prawl has to step. Peyton Folk with it out front. Oh, Buzik on the back end. That bouncing puck, she just couldn't corral it. Now Davies with it. Davies lines it up, fires. And goalie square to the shooter, makes the save. 1:15 left on the Jackets' man advantage. Of course you did, Charlie. You taught her exactly how to do that. We'll let her know. Obviously, you probably will too, but yeah, what a snipe by Elena Prawl. Oh, there's a hook. Man, I haven't seen a hook like that in a while. That was bad. Oh, and Busick tries to jam it home. Good save by the goalie. Jackets still with it. Busick tries to chop it out front. Now behind the net, Folk battles for it. Busick on the doorstep. That takes a wicked bounce off the stanchion. Reagan Davies has to chase it down. 45 left in the man advantage for Columbus. Davies across the blue line. Davies with speed. Gets her head up. Looking around. Davies trying to find something. Out to the point. Prawl with it. Snap the water bottle again. Cross ice. Takes deflection off the stick. My bad. And it allows the Florida Alliance to close it out. And icing now with 22 left in the power play. Jackets looking to get the second unit out here. And another offensive zone faceoff for Columbus. 12:30 left in the second. Jackets on top 2-0. Courtesy of Addison Taylor and Snipe City Elena Prawl. Miller wins it back to Talibi. Leaves it for Davies. Back down to Miller. Miller turns, has a look. Out to Davies. Jackets taking their time here. Cross to Prawl. Prawl fires. Out in front, Miller. And Talibi with it. Talibi with the power play goal. Jackets 1 for 1 on the power play. Talibi at the 12:14 mark. Bella Talibi from Miller and Prawl. Power play goal at the 12:14 mark of the second. And the Jackets now up 3-0 over the Florida Alliance. And good work there for Columbus just to cycle the puck in. A good net front presence there by Lily Talibi. This makes no mistake on the goal. And Talibi now with it. Trying to kick it ahead. Miller sidesteps one. Finds Loftus on the right-hand side. Loftus fires, goes off a stick in front. Talibi just couldn't get her stick down. Good stick lift by the Alliance. Miller goes into the poke check. Now Lily Talibi crossing it, goes just off a skate. Took a deflection, could have gone in. Now out front, Miller. Oh, and she's swinging a miss. That puck is loose. Florida Alliance couldn't get it. Now they do. That puck in front, another good opportunity for Columbus. Miller deflects it, and now Hayden off the boards as the Florida Alliance through neutral ice, left-hand side. Stood up at the blue line by the Jackets, and they just dump it in. Binsky has had little to do this period. It's little to do the entire game. Gets her stick on it. Fire just wide of Binsky's blocker side. And now the Jackets with it, with Talibi from Hayden. Bella Talibi, right-hand side, high slot area. Jackets in the zone again. Talibi backhands it. Look, nobody's there. That was a blind backhand. Yeah, Jackets are getting a change in there, and she's expecting her sister. And a little knuckle puck there on Binsky, but she makes the save. Goes off a stick, and now Lily Talibi with 10:48 left in the second. Chips it ahead for her sister against the half boards. Binsky makes the save. She won't stop the clock as Hayden collects it. Hayden now. Delayed penalty. Binsky goes to the bench. Hayden. Stretch pass. Right on the stick of Loftus, and she can't control it. And now the Jackets going to be on another power play. And that penalty comes at the 10:27 mark. Did you see what the hand signal was? I didn't see with it. So, regardless, Jackets now on the man advantage for the next minute and 30 seconds. Minor penalty assessed to the Alliance. Jackets 1 for 1. That's their second power play of the period and of the game. Jackets control. Comes in. Rebound. Quick shot by Thomas was deflected. Now Crick behind the net. Caroline Crick to Taylor. Taylor leaves it for Davies. Davies to Taylor. Taylor back to Davies. Jackets cross ice to Prawl. Prawl to Taylor. Taylor can't control it. Taylor fires, goes off a body, and the Alliance just going to ice the puck. No, His arm's up. 10:01 left in the second. 1:05 left in the power play for Columbus. Jackets will take a face-off right in front of us. Caroline Crick now in for the draw. It's all right. Can't get it all. Crick wins it. Jackets jump up on it. Taylor from Prawl back to Davies. Davies down to Taylor. Back out to the point. Back to Davies. Davies down to Taylor. Cycles it around. Taylor goes high, and that's a goal. What a sweet move. Jackets 2 for 2. Goal at the 9:45 mark. Power play marker. Taylor with her 51st from Prawl and Davies. Power play goal. Jackets up by a score of 4-0. That was a sweet move. Setting it up in the zone, just moving the puck. And Taylor made no mistake from a hard angle. She had all the work to do, but Jackets on the board here. 9:45 left in the second. Florida controlled the face-off in neutral ice. Jackets 2 for 2 on the power play today, and their power play's been clicking this weekend. Hayden goes down in a clump. Out front, what a save by Molly Binsky. Looks like Hayden's going to go. Let's see what the arm signal is. We're going to get a roughing call on Hayden. And that at the 9:28 mark of the second. And this will be the first Alliance power play. So Hayden assessed a minor at the 9:28 mark for roughing. And face off now in the defensive zone for Columbus. What are we doing here? I don't quite know what's going on. Maybe they got Hayden up. This didn't clear the other penalty. Maybe that's what it is. That other penalty just wasn't cleared. Yeah, you're good. I think it's just the other. There we go. He's got it cleared now. That's what he was worried about. Alliance control the face-off. The puck comes in. Binsky, easy glove save for Molly Binsky. And she'll take those shots from 70 feet all day long. Reset will do it again. Again, controlled by Alliance, and they've had some success this afternoon or this morning with it, with the face-off. So now Buzik intercepts the pass. She'll chase after it. Jenna Day's in there with it as well. And the Alliance finally back it into the zone, where Elena Prawl will collect it. Elena Prawl out to Day, but she can't control it. And now the Alliance right back into the zone. Now Jenna Day is going to go. Probably going to get her on a slash. So the Jackets going to be shorthanded. Be 5-on-3 now. As Jenna Day goes for slashing, and 5-on-3 for the next 41 seconds. Miller out there, along with Davies and Prawl. Alliance spreading it out. Miller just clears it. No icing. She gave up. She gave up, and that's why. Referee was like, not having it, dude. You're going to give it up. Miller can't control that one as it's shoulder height, and the Alliance back in now. 25 left. Binsky doesn't have to make the save there as the Alliance can't control it. 5-on-3, the Jackets down 2 players with Hayden and Day in the box. That puck squirts up and out of the zone. 12 seconds left. And now the Alliance have to get back on side. Miller on the forecheck almost swipes that one off the stick, but the Alliance control now. And they're offside going into the zone. And 8 minutes left in the second. We still have 3 seconds left in the 5-on-2 for the Alliance and 38 left in the man advantage. Miller stays out there with Talibi now and Reagan Davies. Neutral zone face-off. And Davies with it. Short-handed. Najla Hatem out of the box. Jackets kill it off. And the Alliance now control. Through speed. Through the neutral ice. Jackets persistent here. 14 left in the man advantage. Davies wraps it around. Puck hits off of Miller. Good body position. Chips it out of the zone with 5 seconds left. Great effort there by Lauren Miller, and that'll do it. And the Jackets kill a 5-on-3 off as Day steps out of the box, and now the Jackets try to get something going here. Day with the puck on her stick. Jenna Day, right-hand side. She's tripped up. How is that not a call? Now the Alliance behind the net. Well, she fell down in front of her, so not much she can do about it. Miller races to get back on side. She does. And now here comes Jenna Day. And Hatem fires, wires it in. Goalie can't control it. And Jenna Day trying to pounce on it with 6:50 left. And the Jackets now, they have not put the 4th goal up on the board. They have not put Taylor's goal up. It should be 4-0. They have 3, but you know what? The scorekeepers here have been sleepy at best. Maybe because they legalized marijuana in Missouri. They're all a bit stoned. I don't know, but the timekeepers here have been on another planet, different time. Talibi to Talibi. Loftus goes off a skate, doesn't make it on net. Good effort now by the Jackets. Trying to keep this forecheck going. Puck will skip out of the zone, and the Alliance come back the other way. Hatem, good poke check. Sees the Alliance go out wide, and now Loftus behind the net. Chips it out. And Lily Talibi for Columbus. Kicks it ahead to Loftus. Loftus chases after it. Bella Talibi on the left. Loftus takes it off the right, through the circle. Fires high, and the rebound. Nobody's there. Crick fires, and goes off a skate. And now the Jackets have to rush back the other way with under 6 to play in the second. 4-0 Columbus. 2 power play goals here in the second. The difference, well, not really. It was Addie Taylor's goal in the first that's been the difference. But the Jackets have been in full control here against the Alliance. Puck dumped in by Columbus. Caroline Crick, good active stick by Caroline Crick. Talibi's waiting in the middle. Crick cycles it, looking for it, lands at her feet. Puck finally bounces out. Crick will scoop it up. A little bit of space for Caroline. Fires. Oh, and it goes just wide, blocker side. As now Loftus throws it in behind the net. Blocked. Loftus does a good job of breaking that up. Lena Prahl's going to step up here. But the Alliance come away with it. Reagan Davies says, I don't think so. And Davies now creates some space for herself. Davies fires. Rebound picked up by Taylor. Taylor gets her head up. She'll back it. Door it to Prahl. Prahl fires. That one hits somebody in front. I think it was maybe a Florida Alliance player. Davies now with it. Davies chips it. Taylor going to cycle it back to Prahl. Under 5 to play in the second. Prahl cross ice for Davies. Thomas in the middle. Thomas leaves it for Taylor. Taylor backs it up to Prahl. Good cycling now. Prahl back to Taylor. Kicks it off her skate. Echoes out. Prahl overskates it. Here come the Alliance back the other way. Davies back in defense. 2-on-1 developing. Crick in a hurry to get back. Binsky gloves it with 4:20 left in the second. Finally got the score corrected. Put down the spliff and update the score. I mean, it's legal here. Man, you hop in the elevator, you get a contact buzz. I mean, it's no joke. It's like Detroit. I'm just saying. Jackets control the face-off, and now Taylor squeezed against the boards, and here comes Jenna Day. Day fires just wide, echoes it off the end boards. She did all the work. Used Thomas as a decoy. And now Lily Talibi from the point, down to Taylor. Taylor keeps puck alive. Today goes behind her stick. She gets cross-checked, no call. Now the Alliance back the other way. Sticked aside by Binsky. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor leaves it for Lily Talibi. She'll stretch it out to Thomas on the right wing. Thomas chips it into the zone, overskates it, has to stop, wait for reinforcement, backhands it right onto a Florida player. And you just got to think, man, you got to get your head up and make the pass there as Thomas just blindly backhanded it in. Jackets will get a line change in here. Folk, Busick, and Miller, and it looks like maybe a defense. Nope, it'll remain Lily Talibi and Najla Hayden. 3:22 left in the second. Jackets on top 4-0. Offensive zone face-off. Now Hayden. That goes just wide. Folk jumps on it for Columbus. She backhands it to Talibi, and now Hayden will just backhand it into the zone. Folk chases after it in the corner along with Miller. Hayden fires one in. It's blocker down. Picked off by Folk. Folk behind to Miller. Miller behind the net. Miller head up looking for a pass. Miller, time and space. Out to Hayden. Hayden fires. Tipped in front. Oh, and Busick on the doorstep. Can't bring it home. Wide open net. Busick. That's two chances that Ava Busick had and just couldn't find the net. Not for lack of trying, though, as the Jackets creating all kinds of opportunities here with 2:35 left in the period. Now the Alliance in behind Molly Binsky. Miller back there fighting for the puck. Binsky makes the save. We'll get a whistle. 2:19 left in the second. Jackets 4, Alliance 2. Alliance 0 in the second. Taylor with her 50th of the year, followed by Elena Prall's water bottle snipe city. And then two power play goals, one by Bella Talibi, the other by Addie Taylor. And that's where we sit on the scoreboard. Face off now in Jacket zone, controlled by the Alliance. And it escapes outside the zone, and we'll have we'll have a neutral ice face off here with 2:14 left in the second. Caroline Crick in for Columbus to take the draw. She wins it, but plays it ahead onto an Alliance stick. Now Crick off of Talibi's takeaway. Crick now tripped up right in front of the referee. Binsky's coming to the bench. Jackets need to get a hold of this puck. They do. They need to hold it. Prall fires, goes off a skate. Now Crick with it. Crick. Goal! Caroline Crick on the delayed penalty. And with 1:53 left, Caroline Crick, delayed penalty, even strength at 1:53 of the second. And the Jackets make it 5. Good work by Crick. She works hard. She deserves that goal. She just took her time and found the spot, and here come Florida in behind the net now with Reagan Davies. Davies looking for Thomas. Thomas can't control that pass. And the Alliance are offside. 1:36 left in the second. Jackets on top of the Alliance by a score of 5-0. Multiple goal scorers here. It's chilly in here. Greta Burns is watching. Thank you for tuning in, Greta. Thomas can't keep that one in, and now Prall on their own end. Prall has a problem clearing, and that puck will go in on Binsky. She sticks it aside. Allows the Jackets to maintain control. Goes off a stick, no icing. Jenna Day, the only one in on the forecheck. Wrapped around. And now Davies has to rush after it. That puck took a weird bounce off of Taylor. Here come the Alliance back the other way. Lena Prall does a great job on defense there. Now the Alliance with it under a minute to go, but stolen by the Jackets. That goes off of Jenna Day's stick. She'll chop at it. Puck in between her feet. Taylor picks it up. Taylor on the hat trick from the face-off. And it's a goal! Addie Taylor at number 52 of the year, and she gets the Hattie from Elena Prawl. Even strength goal at the 38-second mark of the second, and that is the hat trick for Addie Taylor. And Duncan is keeping things going here for Columbus. 6-0 now, the score, with 38.5 left on the clock here in the second. So Addie should get 2 pucks. She should get the first one for her 50th, and then that one for her hat trick because he just gave it to Bob Buzik. So I'd like to think it's because we're taking her. Like, Addie's riding with us this weekend along with Avery Lemmerbrock, so I'd like to think that we're the good luck charm here. It is. It's all us. Yeah. Take nothing away, though, from the Jackets. They have played solid every game this weekend. Miller now with it for Columbus. Chips it ahead, looking for Folk too far ahead of her. And the Alliance pick it back up, coming the other way. Dumped in behind Binsky. Lily Talibi picks it up. And at the end of 2, Florida Alliance 0, Columbus Blue Jackets 6. And we'll switch sides, and the Jackets will come at us here in the third. And we wanted more goals on this end, and we got 4 of them in the second. So good for Columbus. Molly and the other goalie coming together. Just a little respect there with the goalie guild. It's tough. She's given up some goals, and she's getting some hugs from her teammate, and that's really what you want. I mean, it's nothing personal, right? It's just a game. But as a goalie, their headspace is very important. Right? You let them in, you have to have the memory of a sand flea and just forget about it almost as soon as it happens. Anyways, the Jackets will be back in action, like I said, today at 3:25 Central Standard Time or 4:25 Eastern on the outdoor rink against the Omaha Lady Lancers. That'll be a fun game. I honestly have not been out there for the Wi-Fi. I'm hoping that it works, but we'll see how that goes. But immediately following this game, the seniors will go to the bench and they'll get a rose, and then the parents will get a photo with them. So Robin and I will have to put the microphone down. We'll leave it on. We'll leave the video on, but we'll just have to put it down so we can go over there and get the picture so all of you can see that as well. So just when the game's over, don't go away because they're going to kind of recognize the seniors from both teams after this game. So third period looking to get started here. Jackets going away from us. It'll be Loftus, Miller, Bella Talibi, Davies, and Prawl out there for Columbus to start the third. Florida wins it. Now Loftus with it. Talibi tried to get back on side. She was stretching, but just couldn't make it. A little bit ahead of the play, but that's okay. So quick whistle. And running clock here in the third as we are up 6-0. So tournament rules, when you're up by 6, they run the clock. And the game before us was running late anyway, so it's probably a good thing. Miller wins that face-off. Prawl has it go off of an Alliance player and into the Alliance bench, and we'll have another whistle. This one will come back to center ice. Miller wins it, but she throws it out wide, and Loftus can't get it. She checks it and throws it into the zone, and the Jackets right back on the forecheck. Talibi in hard. Goes out to Davies at the point. Davies down to Bella Talibi. Back to Davies at the point. Davies looking for Miller out front. Goes off a skate. Elena Prawl picks it up. Prawl fires, goes just wide. Bella Talibi now tied up along the half boards. And away come the Florida Alliance. Loftus back check, lifts the stick, allows Prawl to take it. Prawl now to Davies. Davies backhands it to Talibi. Good work from Columbus. Talibi back to Prawl. Prawl across the blue line. Prawl takes it in deep. Cycles around the net. Miller lurks in front. Prawl now out to the point from the high slot area. Fires, goes just wide. Rebound. Cycled around by the Alliance, but Prawl keeps it in, and she dumps it in behind the net, hits a player, and now Prawl with it again. Fires into the glove. And a whistle. The Jackets both teams actually going to get wholesale changes here. Offensive zone faceoff coming for Columbus. And the Florida Alliance have a jersey hanging up in memory of McKenna Brown, who sadly is no longer with the team. So they honor her every game by hanging her jersey up. Its mental health is very important. And it's important for the parents to realize that, too, with their children, because sometimes kids can't see past the end of their nose. It does happen. And I will say that I lost a close friend recently with mental health issues that he hid from his family, and so it's a tough one to swallow. So please take care of yourselves physically and mentally, and don't ever be afraid to seek or ask for help. You're not alone. Alliance now pinched against the board with Hayden. Hayden poke check it ahead, and she'll chase after it. Her stick was held, but she spins away from it. The pirouetting Najla Hayden fires. It goes wide of the net. Now Lily Talibi will pinch way deep down into the corner. Crick goes back to fill in for defense, and here come the Alliance out the other way. Kind of feels like the Jackets have taken a little bit of steam out of their game here. Taylor, left-hand side. Crick fires behind the net. Thomas is there. Thomas fires it from a hard angle. It's blocked away, and with under 11 to play here, the Alliance chip it into the zone. Lena Prawl could have gone for a hooking, and she's actually going to get that call. The far ice official made it. Lena, she got him on a hold. Yeah, that's the right call. So Prawl, 51 for holding. That penalty at the 10:45 mark of the third. It'll be the third power play for the Alliance. This is Lena Prawl to the sin bin, where she is no stranger. But you know what? The Jackets have been pretty disciplined this weekend. So good job. Jackets need one more. Come on, coach. Let's go. Get them going. Controlled by the Jackets on the faceoff. They're shorthanded. The Alliance now cycle it on the power play. Centering pass under the stick, and the Alliance still remain in control. Davies, though, cuts off the wraparound pass, and Reagan Davies. Nice stretch pass, but broken up as Loftus was breaking. Binsky sees that one go 3 feet wide. Davies poke checks it around. She'll chase after it. Alliance control. Davies again on the back check. Good work by Reagan Davies. Alliance at the point. Sidesteps Loftus. That puck goes high and wide. Binsky can't cover. The net's off, and we'll get a whistle. 9:56 left. The power play clock is also working. So, yeah, the running clock, I mean, if you're on the power play, that sucks because your power play time is also running, right? And that's what's happening with Florida right now. So take your time, ladies. And they'll win that face-off. The Alliance now fire that puck in. It's high off the coping, and the puck caught right by us. It was close. My wife is freaking out. That puck is literally right above us, caught at the netting. Yeah. There it is. The netting caught it. Netting did its job, though. So Jackets are now back to full strength. And the Alliance are 0 for 3 on the power play. Jenna Day with the puck for Columbus. It's poke checked off of her stick. And now Hayden with it. She'll wrap it around. A nice deflection there by Day, but Jackets can't clear. Hayden behind the cage. Bounce pass out to Folk. Folk chips it ahead for Day. Day fans on it for Loftus, and that puck will be sent in by the Alliance. Hayden with it again. Ooh, poke checked on her. Hits Loftus in the skates. Loftus backhands it right to the Alliance player. Good stick check by Folk. The Alliance remain in control. Davies battles. Folk can't gather it, and now Davies says, I'll have some of that. Up ahead now to Jenna Day. Jenna Day will stop and go. Stretch pass now to Folk. Folk in over the blue line. Peyton Folk fires, goes just wide of the net and covered up by the Alliance goalie, and the Jackets have a face-off deep in Florida territory. And again, after the game, we're going to leave the video running because we're going to go over and have the seniors being honored. So we'll leave the video going so you can watch all of those festivities. So don't go anywhere after the game, because that will happen immediately following the conclusion of this game. We can try to move it, but don't end the broadcast. Prawl now fires another one in, takes a deflection, and Lily Talibi steps up at the half board. She'll pinch in out front looking for Buzik, but it goes off the stick, and now Elena Prawl has to chase it back with just over 7 to play in the third. Bouncing puck. Caroline Crick fighting back for it. And the Alliance now. Talibi on the errant pass. Kind of handcuffed her. Wow, she goes hard into the boards. No call as Caroline Crick picks up the loose puck for the Jackets. Bounce pass out to Buzik. It's behind of her. Buzik will finally get it out. Crick picks it up. And here comes Caroline Crick down the right-hand side. Folk in the middle. Crick to Folk. Shoots. Goal! Bar down! Peyton Folk from Caroline Crick. And the Jackets with 7 at the 6:18 mark. It is Folk from Crick. Even strength goal in the third, and that was bar down from Peyton Folk. Get some of that. Great shot. Great pass. Great effort. Here come the Alliance. Poked checked aside by Elena Prawl. Jackets with a pretty solid effort here today and a really good effort this whole weekend. Prawl head up, looking for a pass. Banks it up off the boards. Alliance keep it in. Good work by Florida. And now we're going to have a hand pass on the Alliance, and that puck should come outside the zone. Just over 5 to play here in the third. Jackets adding 1 in the third. To make it 7-0. Players have no idea where this face-off is going to be. Somebody drop the puck. We don't care who it is. Prawl across ice trying to find Bella Talibi. It bounces off the far side boards, and now back in their zone, the Alliance into neutral ice, left-hand side. Prawl on the poke check. That puck goes out of play, into the bench. Poppy Worsley, come on, man, you're right there. She could have gloved that maybe. That's right, Josh. It was a snipe city from Peyton. Bar down. Beauty to see. But, Caroline Crick made that pass, put it right on her tape on the forehand, and Peyton buried it. Miller wins the faceoff back to Elena Prahl. Prahl chips it up. Miller gloves it down, but it's poke checked right off of her stick. Good play by the Alliance. That puck whistled in, and Binsky makes the glove save, sliding across. Again, not a lot to do for Molly. She's made a couple good saves that she's had to make, but not a whole lot of opportunity from the Alliance. 4 minutes to play. Man, got a running clock going here, and the Jackets win the faceoff. Prahl just chips it up, but not out of the zone. Prahl cuts off that high pass. She'll chip it ahead. And the Alliance now dump it into the zone. No icing as Lily Talibi in with it behind the net. Lily Talibi poke checked off her stick, but she'll send it ahead. Miller up to Bella Talibi, left-hand side. Loftus on the right. Miller trailing in the center. Talibi takes it into the corner. Cross ice. Goes off a stick. Prahl with it now. Prahl fires. Tipped in front by Bella Talibi. Miller will chase it down. Miller fires. Goal! Lauren Miller with the goal. Yep. Millsy with the goal. She just turned around and shot it, and that goal comes at the 3:10 mark, even strength. And that's from Bella Talibi. Should be. And the Jackets make it 8. Running clock now. Elena Prahl wraps it around. There's Loftus. Loftus does a good job of cutting that off. Backhands it ahead. In on Binsky. She had to make that save through traffic. And now Lily Talibi does a good job of blocking that. Miller will come in and just chip it ahead. Good work by Miller at the center position. Loftus now with 2:15 to play finds Prahl. Prahl chips it ahead. And they stop the scoreboard at 7, I think. Miller chases it behind the net. Good forecheck. Miller just chasing it down. Under 2 to play. Jackets 8. And the Florida Alliance 0. Loftus falls down, skating backwards. Alliance 2-on-1 the other way. Out front, in front of Binsky. And rolls off the backhand, and Alliance can't pull the trigger. Prahl in front along with Miller, and they'll chase that puck out. Binsky has it go over her. Late flurry here, rather, by the Alliance, and now that puck will be cleared out. And Taylor's going to race after it. Taylor's looking for 4. It's 1-on-2. Taylor will stop, wait for reinforcements, finds Jenna Day. Jenna Day gets throttled to the ice. Now with 1:20 to play, Florida behind their own net, cut off by Taylor. Taylor doing the dirty work behind the net for Columbus, along with Jenna Day. Jenna Day now from the corner. Jenna Day from the slot, fires, puck high and wide. Elena Prahl will step up, keep it in the zone for Columbus. Under a minute to play, running clock again. Jackets in control here. That puck now out to Prahl. Prahl fires another one in. Big pillow pad save. Talibi finds Taylor. Taylor out to Prahl. Prahl again behind the net. Rebound by Thomas. Can't collect it. Thomas finds Jenna Day. Jenna Day to Little Talibi at the half boards. That puck is deflected. And 35 left now, and that puck will be sent the length of the ice. And this should just about do it. As that icing comes, we're going to have to move our stuff over here in just a minute. And the referee's just going to take their time. So while they're doing that, I think we're just going to pick things up and move it on over. So it is the end of the game. Come on. All right. So get a tour of the facility here. That's the end of the game. The Jackets victorious by a score of 8-0. Molly Binsky gets the shutout win. Right here. You don't want it by the door. They're going to come out the door. Right here. Oh, my God. I mean, it's not hard.
Want me to do something with it?
Yeah, if you just want to turn it. If you want to talk, you can talk.
No. Is it still on?
It's fine. I think
Yeah, this up here.
it's fine.
That's why I'm recording. And it's picking up the ring sound, so if people talk, even though that's not muted, they can hear.